When talks about money overtake talks about love, sentiments, and emotions in any relationship, it becomes strenuous on one party and then eventually hits the rocks. In a culture where women are mostly financially dependent on men, it can be a bit confusing to discern normal financial talks with red flags. In this video, I want to speak about things a woman will do if only she wants your money. Since no man likes to be treated like a walking ATM, here are signs to spot a woman who's out to money grab before your relationship gets too serious. Welcome back. My name is Jessica. This is my YouTube channel. Remember, there are various ways that you can reach me, especially if you'd like to have a one-on-one session. Go to patreon.com/JessicaOS. So the woman I'm about to highlight in this video are master manipulators. Their sole interest in you has to do with your wealth. She may charm you into thinking she actually cares about you when all she really cares about is the balance in your bank account. Let's jump in deeper. Number one, she has expensive taste without the funds to back it up. She's always clad in designer wear, i.e. expensive dresses, shoes, watches, bags, you name it. If you even invite her out, she'll only go for the most expensive food and drinks on the menu. After spending some quality time with her, you quickly realize that she doesn't have the funds to support her lifestyle. It's time to ask yourself, my brother, how is she able to support this high-rolling lifestyle? Because if they don't come from family money and they don't have a career, how are they going to justify such purchases? It might be a hint that they're just leeching off other people like you and maybe past romantic partners. Such a woman will make it a point to impress you with their expensive taste early on, and that way they'll be able to set the standard for what they expect from you in terms of gifts, dates, vacations, etc. Number two, they're obsessed with social status. She's running a constant race with everyone around her. These women constantly compare themselves to their peers and hate it if a friend or two own more valuable possessions. They're obsessed with status. They want to be on top of everything. And to them, this reflects in the car they drive or want to drive, the house they live in or want to live in, the jewelry they own. The main objective is to maintain a good social image, which from their perspective is always monetary. And even when it comes to social media, if you scroll through their profiles, all you see are boastful posts about indulgent spa days, luxury vacations, dinner at expensive restaurants, and the latest designer purchases. Number three, nice gestures and sweet talk are not things that they appreciate or even care about. Now, if you think that a flower bouquet or a box of chocolates will make them happy, you've guessed wrong. Sentimental things have no place when it comes to her. It's always about things with high monetary value. Trust me, women like these can sniff out men with money in an instant. She abhors nice gestures. The only language she understands is expensive gifts. Save your apologies for yourself or even promises of corrective action, because this is not how she functions. While in normal relationships, problems are resolved with communication, a woman like that will prefer an expensive gift instead. Now, if you impress her with an expensive gift, she might even forget the reason why she was mad at you in the first place. Number four, they have a shady employment history. One foolproof way to figure out this kind of woman is to take a look at her career or lack thereof. It's normal to spend some time after college, for instance, figuring out what you want to do with your life or changing jobs a few times before you figure out what you really want to pursue. But if you ask them what they do for work and what their professional goals are, they can't come up with an answer. I mean, none that's worth paying attention to. She doesn't have any plans for the future, and that's the truth. Her plan includes you. Hint, hint, you are her cash cow. Women like that like to associate themselves with rich, famous, popular people. They get close to those who have powerful connections because they love to have access to all these exclusive events and activities. Number five, they always seem to have a financial crisis. Last month, there was a sick family member. Now it's rent or needing a new phone. Once she's hooked to you, you might notice that she'll constantly be in some kind of financial need. Some of them may be legitimate, while others may simply be a test to see how much you're willing to cough up to keep them around. Just know that while she may promise to pay you back for some of these favors, she probably will never get around to it. Number six, they're constantly concerned with and curious about your financial status. They don't take too long before they ask how much you make, even if you're at the early stages of getting to know each other, because your financial status can be a deal breaker. She wants to make sure that your bank account is secured, your liabilities aren't that much, and you can provide an extravagant lifestyle. She'll spend more energy, more effort, more time getting to know your financial status more than getting to know you. What other red flags are you looking for? Number 7, they only express gratitude for material things. You know how they say it's the thought that counts? Well, a woman like this doesn't get that one bit. Not at all. Take notice of whether they show appreciation for small gestures like a heartfelt card, a bouquet of flowers after a long week, or a home-cooked meal. If they don't seem to react with nearly as much enthusiasm or gratitude as when you buy them a lavish present, then you'll know that all they see is money, or want is money. She also seems to have a high sense of entitlement. They take everything for granted, including you. And even if you are to drain your account to buy her a pricey gift, it won't sound like a big deal because in her mind, she thinks he should buy me one anyways. Number 8, they move the relationship at the speed of light. Listen, such a woman in question won't hesitate whatsoever to get pregnant for you if that's what it takes. Because as soon as you become legal spouses or parents, then what's yours automatically becomes hers. They'll feel more secure once they have legal rights to sharing finances or getting child support from you. Remember, if someone really cares about spending the rest of their life with you, there's no rush. They'll want to build a strong foundation of trust, emotional connection, no matter how much time that takes. So if she's not willing to take the steps to do that and is attempting to progress things at an uncomfortable or unusual pace, it might be a sign that she doesn't actually intend to be with you for the long haul and may indeed have ulterior motives. Number 9, she seems way out of your league. And I know this is up for debate, but I hate to be the one to break it to you, but if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. If the person you're dating is significantly younger and more attractive than you, it's time to ask yourself why they might be drawn to you. Sure, there's a chance that it's your amazing personality, your wisdom, your maturity, your character, your integrity, right? But there's also a solid chance that it's your budget, your moolah. That's why it's crucial to pay attention to when they seem most enthusiastic to be around you. If it's only when you're spending money on them, for instance, then probably it's not the relationship for the right reasons. And finally, number 10, they're people pleasers with superiors and total snobs when it comes to people they deem are beneath them or below them. She'll shower those who are financially superior to her with flattery and comments, and is very ill-mannered with those who have a less social standard or rank, barely giving them any attention. Your capabilities to fulfill their financial needs is the determining factor of how they actually treat you. She's usually extra nice and sweet in 2 cases, either when they want something or when you're filling their lives with expensive gifts and monetary assets. If you're still watching this video at this point though, I'm more than happy to give you a solution to dealing with a woman like this in your life. In conclusion, let me go there. The first most important step, and probably the only step right now you should take, involves starving her of her source of money, which in this case is you, right? Make sure that you don't make money available to her anymore. No matter what excuse she gives you, no matter how hard she cries, make sure you do not give her access to your money. Almost immediately, you'll begin to realize a change in her behavior. She'll no longer be readily available to you whenever you need her. She'll come up with all the excuses in the world to stay away, and soon that relationship will fizzle out. At that point, don't feel bad. She'll definitely move on to the next cash cow that she finds. Sometimes it may be a hard thing to do because, well, you really have fallen in love with her. However, console yourself because her love for you was probably never for real. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, smash the like button, share it with another guy who really needs to hear this. My name is Jessica. Thanks for watching. I will catch you in the next video.